What's up?
Alright, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? And I know it's been too long, but we're back with some Need for Speed Payback. I had to get that out of my system. I was feeling some Gymkhana right there. I don't know if you guys could see that, but damn, that shit looked nice. What's up, Victor? Thanks for joining us so quick, man. That was fast as fuck. What's up with you, dude? Long time no talk.
Need for Speed.
Yo, what's up, King J? Joins us so quick, my dudes. You guys are on point.
Fits the car.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Alright, now we've got some turns. Let's have some fun. Yeah! Let's go! Are you guys seeing this? Whoa! Getting a little close to the wall there. Goddamn truck. Oh, that truck. He's always here. My man. Alright guys, so I'm just kind of on the way to go and see if I can buy a new drift car. The day I drift good, I win the lottery. Here, hang on, you know what I should do is put those comments on the screen. 1 second, you guys. Broadcast settings. It just takes practice though, Jay. That's all, my dude. Woo! My bad. I fucked that car up. I was trying to drift through traffic like a like a badass, but it didn't work. Let's try it again. Ah! Nice, Victor. Nice. Do they got some good skid racers in that community? That sounds pretty cool, man. What kind of cars and shit are they into, Victor? Do, like grassroots, Japanese stuff like I am, or is it more like, supercars kind of thing? What should be a new build? No, I probably won't do the Mustang, Jay. I'm thinking about doing this, to be honest. Yeah, I haven't found the RX-7. I'd really like to find it. There's nothing up there. Hmm. Now, I already have a drift beamer. I don't know if you guys have seen the body wrap I've done for that car, but I think that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I don't have enough, or do I? I do. Did I buy one of these before? I really hope I haven't bought one of these. Send it to the garage. Yes, sir. Alright, let's go drift around in the city, guys. This looks interesting. Here we go. Woo-hoo! Boys! Oh, that was not nice. That high-speed drift through that tunnel was disgusting. The Volvo 244 is good at drifting. That's another car that I don't think I have. Is that one of those derelicts that we have to find and bring back, Victor? Or is that something that I can purchase? And another question, can I... These cars, like, if I'm too lazy to try to fucking go and get them, can I buy them and then just build my drift cars that way? Because I'd rather just buy the car and build it than go through the hassle of, you know... Yeah, the abandons, I mean, like, can I do that? I should be able to do that, right? I feel like that would be an option. Woo! Having some fun, gentlemen. What's over here? Yeah, bro, fuck all that. I ain't trying to I ain't trying to go around and get all that shit. I mean, I'd enjoy, you know. Yo, is this a race right now or something? What was that noise? Ooh, what's down here? What's that, my dude? Ooh, hold up. Now this is some technical drifting that I love. Okay, I really like that. That's cool. Okay, let's just kind of drive this really quick and see if we can figure out a line. What's up here? Okay. Okay, so... MK11 and it's a good gun and I got... Dude, nice, man. That sounds like a clutch moment. Clutch! Okay, so, I kind of seen a little bit of a drift track. And it's a tight one! Oh! Alright, let's try that again. That's a tight little angle. I really like that. Okay, through the pillars. Gonna need some boost. There it is, baby. Now let's have some fun. Victor, the only reason I want to agree with you is because, people that play a lot of Need for Speed Payback, I feel like it's just, you know, like, young kids that, you know, they don't explore the map at all. They just stay in the airport and fucking drag race back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's like, why are you even doing that? I don't see the fun in that, driving up and down a straight line, but I feel like that's where the game has lost a lot of its nuance, and it's becoming more of a boring thing now. It's a complacent game. But in in 2015 there was no airport. It forced you to roam. It forced you to drive around, and I feel like the game needs that back. Whoa, the car is... Well, that was so weird. Okay, let's try this. Woo, let's go. Whoa, I almost hit that sign. But absolutely though, Victor, I will agree. And it's even boring now for a drifter, right? Because the game isn't forcing people to drive around, it's harder to meet people. And the people that you do meet, it seems like all they really want to do is just smash into you anyways. Again, that's just a personal opinion, but I'm sure there's more than just myself that feels this way. But again, I mean, I still really enjoy playing the game, and it'll probably continue to be one of those things that I really never stop having fun with. Just in the sense of, you know, I really enjoy kind of, I guess, building my body wraps and making drift cars and finding these cool little areas to go and do some gymkhanas in and things like that. And to me, that's what keeps the game fun. But at the same time, you can only do that for so long by yourself until you start to get bored, right? And there's a lot of guys that, like you said, Victor, that are starting to fall back into Need for Speed 2015 again, like yourself and a couple other members. And it just kind of makes it hard to get a good drift squad together and go and have some fun up in the mountains and things like that. In this game, anyways. Yeah, exactly. Speed list. Yeah, and again, I've never been one of those people who's competed in speed listings and things like that before. Like, that was never really, I guess, a thing that I was into. Like, I'm not, like, I don't want to show off to anybody. I don't need to go into speed listings or, you know, and compete that way. I mean, like, on 2015, I used to, but that's because people were actually, you know, they were in there, and, like, let's just say if me and you went into speed listing and we wanted to do some drifting, and why is there so many cars parked right there? And, you know, actually have some fun kind of thing, we could legit do that, and people wouldn't be toxic. But I feel like now, if you join speed listings in this, it's exactly like you said, you know, you're trying to go in there and get some drift lines all set up with your buddies, and, you know, all people want to do is just smash into you. And so it kind of, again, takes away that nuance of the game, and it ruins it for a lot of people. So I kind of agree with you, absolutely. And for example, guys, look, I am the only person, there's me, right there, way down here having some fun, and, you know, it's just a good example. Here's everybody. Everybody. And what are they doing? This guy's just been sitting there for, well, basically since I've joined this lobby, and everybody else is just up and down, up and down, up and down. So, you know, it loses its flavor quickly. But again, this is, well, I can't really say again. What roundabout, Jay? Which one, buddy? This one in front of me, you mean? This one right here? I'll do it. Alright. Let's see if I can get the right entry angle. Well, my car's got too much angle for it. See if I can get my throttle right. There you go, Jay. I got the angle now, buddy. I don't know if you're counting. I'm not counting. Are you guys hearing my throttle right now? Listen to my turbo. Yeah, I'm not counting either. Fuck this. My thumb is sore. Alright, we're trying to drift all the way back to the safe house. Is it full? It is not full. Or wait, is it full? I don't know. It's probably full of a bunch of people driving up and down in a straight line, more or less. There's one entry point. But Galactica, if you're new to our YouTube, is we don't do any we won't let people self-promote in this in my lobbies or in my chats or anything like that. So it's one of those things where you kind of got to come by, you got to say hello, at least show some kind of interest in what we're doing and what our channel is about, and subscribe and drop a like, things like that. Let us know that you're actually here because you enjoy our content, and then we might invite you in. Can't just join and want to be in a stream, my guy. You got to actually be interested, man. I still have to set up that Nightbot where there's no spamming, and you know, these are the things that you need to do if you want to become a member of our community, kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. No self-promotion. It's one of those things, you know. There's just a lot of streams where people, or a lot of YouTube channels or streams that I might do, for instance, you know, kids will join and then, oh my god, can I play? And it's like, you can, but you gotta do this, this, and this, and show you have an interest in what we're doing here. And generally what I do in this game is I'm a drifter, and I create 100% custom body wraps for drift cars. Not only drift cars, I can't just limit myself to that, I also do a little bit of race cars, and some off-road vehicles as well. Woo! I don't want to do that through those poles. That doesn't seem very safe. And there's an example of a kid just wanting to drive into people. So let's go ahead and fast travel out of here because that's a troll. Alright, now I know it's been a long time since you guys have seen some of my drift cars, so let's take a little walk down memory lane. So of course we've got the Falcon Tire drift build. Now this is actually modeled, if you guys go on to Google and type up Falcon Tire drift builds, this is an exact replica of the, this is a 240C, so it's a Nissan Datsun or a Nissan 240Z. And it's a complete drift build, or Fair Lady. There's multiple names, acronyms for this car. But it was a derelict, and I built this one all the way from a zero. And it's one of those cars that I've always been into. I've always liked 240Zs, 350s, and 370s. And this was kind of the pinnacle of that style of Japanese grassroots drifting for me, and I really wanted to kind of make it look like a Formula Drift car, and I wanted it to have a Falcon Tire paint job, a specific Falcon Tire paint job. So if you guys went on to Google and you looked up Falcon Tire drift jobs, this is what it's going to look like. Now, of course, all the other stickers that are on there, the Castrol Edge 1% and Racing Springs and things like that, those are all things that I've added, but this color scheme and the way that that dark blue drifts into that matte black teal, that is 100% like what they do with their paint jobs. So this is my master build, if you guys haven't read that pin yet, and it'll never go, you know, I'll never upgrade this horsepower on this vehicle any more than 462 horsepower with a top speed of 296. For me, that is perfect. Like, I don't want to take this car too far. If you take it too far, I'm gonna start to, like, I could still get a million drift score with it and things like that. So there's really no need to get too crazy with it, but that's the only car that'll be staying at its you know, that certain level. So those aren't drift cars. This is a drift car. Now this one, if you guys are familiar with the Hoonigan channel on YouTube, Hurt from Hoonigan has the FC RX-7. Now I don't have that car in this game, but I really wanted to get his paint job. I really wanted to try to do it. And I think it came out incredibly crazy cool, man. Like, this shit is nuts. And if you guys are familiar with the Hoonigans, you're gonna see how close the resemblance is from this paint job to Hertz paint job, and it's fucking insane. This took a lot of damn work, guys. All of these paint jobs or body wraps, whatever you want to call them, that you see on my cars, they're all created by myself, and they're not done in just a half an hour. A lot of these paint jobs, guys, take 4 and 5 hours, 6 hours, and it takes a lot of dedication, and it's very, very precise. Which would I like to own? Probably a Subaru. I'm a huge fan of BRZs. I'd probably get an engine swap, put an RB in it, put a sequential shift, and really bang it around, man. It'll be a super fun car. You could just smash shit around with that car. It's insane. Daiyo Yoshihara, one of my favorite Formula Drift drivers, he races that car in skid racing, and it's just an amazing animal. It really is. What a machine. Once it's built properly and it's done for drift specific. All of these cars that I'm showing you again are all purpose built for drifting. Alright, so moving on. I'll bring out the MX-5. Okay, and that's all of my drift cars. I think that should be all of them. Right. This was actually just a car that I made for a stream one day, and it's so tweaky. Like, this car is one of the funnest things to drive. It's just like a little tiny rocket ship. Didn't really spend like a lot of time on this one. If I'm remembering correctly, I think this body wrap in total might have taken me in the area of like 2.5 to 3 hours. And it was just something that I kind of slapped together, and it's a 3-layer decal, and of course it's got, you know, the base blue coat, and then the white, and then the black paint spray on top of it, and then the carbon fiber that you guys see on any of my drift cars is 100% custom. So you can't buy it. You actually have to find that that specific print, and you have to do a 2-layer decal with that to get that kind of impression that it's actually carbon fiber, when indeed it's the only real carbon fiber thing on this car is that hood. You can tell the difference between that and my trunk. My trunk is the one I've made, and again you can see the difference in between the spoiler to the trunk, what real carbon fiber looks like, and what the carbon fiber that I've created looks like. But this is a really fun car to go and do some gymkhana with, and yeah, just another one of those really cool drift builds. Then the Bugatti Veyron. I have a Honda S2000 in 2015 that beats Lambos. And I built that car to piss people off. So guys, this is just a simple little spin and twist off of the cover car for this game. If you guys remember watching all of the trailers for Need for Speed Payback when it first got released, the main guy for this game drives the red Skyline. Now, I was really in love with the way the car leans to the left and right, and it still does this. It leans to the left and right really hard when the car is set up for drift, which mine is, of course, and you can really see the weight distribution from corner to corner, and it's one of the coolest things to see. It really makes the impression of the drift look incredibly real, and to see the car pitch and lean and roll into different turns, it's really cool. And it was a really fun build to do. So of course in the in the trailers for this game, it's a solid red car, 100% all the way around. And what I did was I threw some Nismo tires on it and kind of spruced it up a little bit, and did some fake carbon fiber. Went ahead and of course you got to put that banner on top for all my drift cars. You got to let people know who it is and what we're doing, and some fake tinted windows, kind of make them look like they're rolled down kind of thing. And yeah, it was a really, really fun build. Went ahead and put some sponsor stickers on the back, again with some more carbon fiber and the name of our community and things like that. And actually, one thing to point out, that BR right there, that's notorious for doing Skyline things, that's actually not on this car. Those are things that I actually added. The only thing that's on the back of this trunk that should be there is that GTR tag directly beneath the keyhole to open up the trunk to the bottom right-hand corner there. But to the left, those are things that I added, like the Castrol and the BR, and I felt like they fit so well. Again, down there on the bottom left-hand corner of the bumper, and we got some parts and labor up on top there. You can see I kind of labeled that going down to the left side of the window. We've got 15 BR, and we've got some more Castrol Edge and shop-wide glow, things like that, just to kind of let people know the parts and things that we really wanted to shout out. And really, really, really fun car to drive. It's not 100% built all the way, but it's getting there. And I'm pretty soon we'll do a full build breakdown on that car, and that'll be something that I'd like to do some streaming with, and maybe do some tandem drifting with some other guys that have got some Skylines and stuff like that. Even if we don't do some drifting, we could always just go and do a crew cruise and things like that. Again, here's that Beamer I was talking about, guys, when we were buying our new guys seen us buy in the beginning of the stream. And this is a car that I really, really, really enjoy driving. It's got a lot of power. And can you name the Nissan after me? I don't know. Maybe. If we get enough likes on this video, if we can hit 10 likes, I'll give you that car. And this is just a car that I've always wanted to actually have this Beamer. It's a really slick looking car, and in my mind I kind of always envisioned it as a white car with a black hood and black studded silver rims. And it's really a spitting image of what I would do to this car if it were something that was mine. And hopefully someday we can attain that goal. But really, really fun car to drive, guys. Not really too much to say about it. Beamers are incredibly reliable. That V8 just screams out the back end of this thing, and it makes some pretty good turbo noises. And what a fun car to drive, guys. Super, super fun car to drive. Again, got to keep that Reaper Squad tags on the back and the side there with some stand stickers, a little bit of BN, and some 66 CA stickers, things like that. And awesome car. I think it turned out really nice. It's not really too busy, but at the same time it catches your eye. And of course, this was just something I did for fun, and this is the Chevy Bel Air. And yes, I know people kind of get a little bit toxic when they see what I did with it. It is my drift build, and it's just a 2-layer flame decal. And it's just one of the weirdest cars, to be honest. You wouldn't think somebody would do this for a drift build. When you pull it out, people immediately think it's a drag race car, and it's not by any means at all. And it really does throw that big booty around. It's a long ass car, man. It looks like a boat, and when people see it get sideways, it's fucking hilarious. And it definitely gets some messages sent to you. So if you guys wanted to have a fun car to build and see what kind of toxic messages you can get sent to you, that's a car to go for. But I think that's going to be all for our stream today, guys. I actually am going to have to, right now I'm going to end this, and I'm going to start doing an edit for my Rainbow Six Siege portion of this car, or this game, and community. And I've got 100 gigs of footage right now for Rainbow Six Siege, so it's going to take me a long time to kind of sift and weed through it and find all the clutches and kills and cool angles that I've done and got. And again, with other Reaper Squad members as well. You know, I have, there's plenty of different members, Turd Sturker and Postal, and Big Deuce and Night Sky, and people like that are part of our more than ever growing Rainbow Six Siege community. So we definitely want to throw those highlights on there as well. Am I gonna do a live soon? For Rainbow Six Siege, maybe, quite possibly. If you guys have been seeing some of our past broadcasts, they've been deleted now, but we've been having a lot of pixelation issues while playing Rainbow Six Siege, so sometimes if you guys can't catch the streams for Need for Speed, or not Need for Speed, Rainbow Six Siege on our YouTube channel. What's happening is I'm doing them on my Twitch channel. So just search up Reaper Squad 902, and that's a really, really good way that you guys can follow our Rainbow Six Siege streams. Haven't been here in a while. But again, guys, that's going to be all for tonight, and I hope you guys really did enjoy getting to see some of our builds and some little bit of drifting. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys the new car that I'm going to be working on. So I guess I could pull that up real quick and let that rotate around. There we go. And of course, it is going to be the Nissan GT-R. And it's just a really, really reliable car. Super powerful, super tweaky, and makes some pretty good turbo noises once it's upgraded pretty well. So that's something that you guys can be on the lookout for. This car will actually be a stream build. So what we do first, if you guys are new, is we do the installation of what I hope is going to be the everlasting body kit. And then I'll start fooling around with base coats for the paint job, and then we start doing the 3-layer to 2-layer body wraps, and then start adding sponsor stickers and aftermarket parts as far as, you know, rims, and adding that carbon fiber hood and trunk, things like that, to kind of keep it spicy and sporty. And of course, slap that Reaper Squad logo on there. You guys know how it is. But until next time, my people, I will see you later, and stay sideways.